That's right. It's the woman that must be free. She represents and she's a symbol of the womb of the universe itself. Most black men will agree that the black man and woman, the descendants of slaves born in America, you will agree that we need to be free. However, above you, above a people of a certain skin color, there are people who have suffered longer and far worse than black people. Who is that? Women, female human beings. The black man will tell me quick that black people need to be liberated. Black people need to be free. But he has a problem when you tell him that women need to be free. Women, the female, are the number one oppressed life form on this planet. The number one enslaved, the number one exploited. Going on for way longer than black people, because prior to black slavery, the black man turned around and you have caused great harm to your women, put them in a subservient position. You betrayed their trust because you want to control the womb. You want to be able to have a direct connection to the universe. So since you can't, you don't have a womb. So you figure if you control the woman, then you control that connection, and I don't care what happens. Has it worked? No, it has not. The men or the males have been conditioned to have a superior attitude. You hate to hear women say, I don't need a man. I'm an independent woman. I don't need a man. You hate women to say that, just like the racists. They hate to hear black people say, I want separation. We don't need Caucasian people. We want to do our own thing. They don't like that. Because those who feel superior, if the woman is independent and she don't need a man, then you don't have nobody to exploit. You don't have nobody to feel supreme over. If the black man and woman separate from these Caucasian people and you go on to do great things without them, who are they going to be supreme over? They have a feeling and a need to be supreme and exploit somebody. All of this we learn from under what we call patriarchal teachings, where the man is supreme. Instead of pink supremacy, white supremacy, you have male supremacy, man supremacy, patriarchal teachings. And just as Caucasian or pink supremacy, look at the damage and the harm it has caused to black people, patriarchal teachers have done the same to women and females all over this planet, regardless to their so-called race. So the question and the topic that must be answered here, the subject, which brings a question. Does the woman need a man to be whole? Of course, under patriarchal teachings, that would be a yes. Well, let's explore this very quickly. Let's see how true this could be. A woman is born alone, by herself, coming from her mother's womb. The male has the seed, but the seed cannot develop in the man. Only in a woman's womb can any life develop. So man and woman comes from the womb of woman, regardless the sperm. Sperm cannot produce and develop life. What is the benefit of woman and man besides reproduction? We do know that if a woman wants to be a mother, she cannot become whole unless she conceives and has relations with a man. What other benefit is there? And if the woman is not whole, then what was she separated from? She was separated from the man. But if the man and the woman come together, what was the original being? What were you before the separation? You separate now the man over here, woman over there. You're saying that you're not whole, so that means something broke you up. Why was you broken up? Why were you separated? And what was the function of the male and the female when they was together before they was broken and separated from? What was the function of the being prior to this? There's a lot of questions here that you need to answer. Some of y'all say that the women need a man for protection. Now, maybe that was true in the past. But they make guns now. They make knives now. You can go to karate class. There's mace. There's those electric gadgets, those tasers. What she need you for? Many of these men can't even change the woman's car tire. Have no plumbing skills. No carpentry skills. You have nothing to offer except a penis. And then you will sell your sperm at a bank. She'll go to the sperm bank, get the sperm, have herself impregnated. She don't need a man. So what is your purpose? Why are you all upset? What do you have to offer in this relationship? It seems to me she's better off being separated. What do you bring to the table so that you can claim now you whole? Except you want her whole. Oh man, I ain't trying to be nasty. Oh, you obsessed. You don't like women really. But you are attracted to that vagina. That's all on your mind. You want that vagina bad. Think about it 24 hours a day. You hate women. You don't like them. You only see a woman as a servant. Something to play with. And you don't like the idea she won't let you play with her no more. I'm an independent woman. I don't need to be around you no more. There's no benefit. What is the benefit? What is the benefit of man coming together with woman and becoming, as y'all say, whole? So when the man or the male comes connects with the woman in a sexual manner, this connection produces life. But at the same time, the connection is not permanent. You do what you have to do, transfer the sperm into the womb, and it's over with. Now she is doing her thing by herself, and you going back, do your thing by yourself. And a lot of y'all like it that way. Man, I just wanted to get me some, and I'm out of here. You have no interest in the life. That's why it's easy for men to go around the planet and drop bombs and cause wars and take life because you can't produce life and you don't care. But a woman who forms life in her womb for 9 months, she has a different way of thinking. She thinks about saving life. So she can have a stillborn baby. A stillborn baby is born dead. But she still have a connection to this baby because that's her instinct, mother instinct. Men don't have a maternal instinct. They don't care nothing about life. Very few men would do what mama do. And then the men get jealous. Mama clean your backside when you couldn't clean it yourself. You vomit when you was a child and throw vomit everywhere, and you nasty and disgusting little creature when you're little because you can't take care of yourself. And mama clean up your doo-doo and your poo-poo. And she smell your stink and tolerate your vomit because she love you. Most fathers don't want nothing to do with that. But mama go to the hospital with you, hold your hand 24 hours a day if necessary. Mama walk you to the school bus. Mama do things for you. The quality of mama ain't like what it used to be. The quality, not the quantity of parents, it's the quality of parents. The quality of mama ain't what it used to be, but see, no matter how bad mama is, mama still have her instinct for her child, and she cares about life. So mama might be ignorant, mama might be stupid, mama might be ratchet, but mama try to do the best she can to what she was given. Because mama ain't perfect. Mama probably didn't have a decent mama. We don't teach young girls how to be mothers. We don't teach young men how to be fathers no more. There used to be parenting classes in school. Now the only thing they do is give out condoms and wish you the best of luck. When a socket and a cord come together, the socket is by itself. The cord is by itself, but when it comes together, there's electricity, a charge of electricity. There's a benefit. Man and woman come together, it produces life. It produces life. A charge of electricity. I don't need a man. Because if I get a man, I want to produce life. Easy to get that. But what else? What other benefit? Because you can't stay connected sexually. How do you stay together and stay whole? And what is the benefit? What is the bigger creature that the man and the female represent if you come together? In nature, women and females, the female animal in nature, they live and function without males every day. Been doing it for millions of years. Now all of a sudden, y'all got a Bible. All of a sudden, y'all got these teachings. Now the women can't live without a man. No, what it is, you need somebody to look down upon. You need somebody to be inferior to make yourself look good. What do you offer? I don't need a man. I'm an independent woman. And she is. She don't need your money. She don't even need your sperm. Because you're willing to sell that at a sperm bank. What is it, black man? What is it, men around this earth? What is it that you can offer